Hey there, YouTube. So it's Saturday for you, but Friday for me when I'm recording this. Usual thing we're doing, the pickup video, so let's get to it. A couple of different variety of things, so I'll show you a couple of different stuff. It's going to be all hockey cards this time around. So let's start off with this guy here. So this is a 2002, I believe. Yeah, 2002, 2003. It's one of the jumbo cards. I believe these came in the retail boxes, so this actually came with a little plastic holder as well. Now, for my checking out my checklist after the fact, I actually already had this card. I didn't realize that, so it's a good point for double checking your checklist a little bit more closely. So that's the first one we're going to show in there. Second one here is going to be a little stack of cards as well. So we'll get through these as well. Now by this point, you're going to start seeing a little bit of a pattern forming. So a little project I'm working on. So this is a 97, 98 black diamond. So this is the double diamond. So it's Matthias Olin. So I'm just going to put that down there. And then you're going to see some triple diamonds. So I'm going to zip through them pretty quickly. Channel favorite, Zygmunt Palffy. So I'm just going to flip through them pretty quick. Sanders Ozolinch. You're kind of getting the idea here. Chris Osgood. Jeremy Roenick. Have to read them a little bit, the reflection. Miroslav Shatan. John McClain. Dmitry Kapakov. I think I read that right. Darian Hatcher. Rob Blake. Yannick Perreault. And Theo Fleury. So needless to say, 97, 98 Black Diamond is one of my favorite sets. So I'm starting to put together a little bit of I'm going to start working on a double diamond and a triple diamond set. So I need to pick up a stack of these. So it's a work in progress. So you're going to see, hopefully, over the next couple of weeks and months coming, I'll be working on that. And this next one here is also part of a project I was working on. So I gave you a little bit of a preview on a previous mail day, but this one's another one for it. So this is 99 2000. This is a piece of history. So there's the Steve Yzerman. So that'll go along with the Martin Brodeur I already have. And then other of these will be coming in as well. So different year of Black Diamond, different this time around an insert set, but also another little project for me to work on. So there's 20 cards in this set, and it's going to be a work in progress. So I'll keep working on that. And now we'll get to the Modanos here. So this first one is kind of an unusual one. This one actually came up on one of my live streams where I think it was Vinny brought up a card. He basically put it in his trump cards. But I think it's called Top Trumps, and it's basically a foreign issue, and it's these different cards of different themes, athletes, and also sports entertainment figures. But they did make some hockey ones, so including this Mike Modano. So it's supposed to be like a card game. So this one's got a little stable thing on it. I haven't removed it from there, but it's predominantly showing, like, it'll show these different images with different kinds of art. So if I can find one, I'll put a couple on the screen for you. But it's kind of an unusual the way they look. The Yager is particularly striking, but what they do is they include a lot of information. They include how many Stanley Cup wins they have, but these points and points per game and all that includes international competition. So I was trying to figure out how they arrived at these figures in terms of goals and assists, but it turns out it includes international competition as well. And it includes Modano's nickname, so you got Mighty Mo. Again, for some reason, maybe I blanked on this whole thing, and for some reason, Mighty Mo just never came up in my head, but I've seen it enough times where I guess it's not my imagination. Oh, and it also includes, I should mention here, right down at the bottom here, it includes the artist who's responsible for the image and the teams and years that the player played. So it's kind of an unusual issue, kind of an oddball, but it is kind of neat. These next couple are a little bit more conventional. So this one is a 2002-2003 Pacific. So Kramer's Choice. So this is the last of the Kramer's Choices that I didn't already have. It's a real good looking card. These are numbered to 99. So that is 99 of 99, the last one. Really shiny. Nice cards. Next ones here came as all part of a lot, filling in some of the gaps here. So we got this one here. This is the red variation. So this is 98-99 Pacific. NHL Command from Aurora. This one's NHL Icon. So this one is 97-98. SP Authentic. So this is the embossed version. So there is a version that's numbered to 100, which I have, the regular version, and then the embossed version was the one I was missing. And this one here is to fill in a little bit of a gap. So this is Revolution, and this is the numbered variant. So this is numbered to 299. And the other big differentiator is that the foil here on this one is silver, where the other one is gold. Otherwise, design-wise, they're virtually identical. Kind of interesting. So these we're trying to fill in that gap in the collection as well. Start filling in some of those binders. Next one here again is kind of an oddball card, but a little bit different. So this is from Playoff. This is the one-on-one. This was a collectible card game they did around 1995, 96. So this is the ultra rare variant, so kind of the gold back there. You'll have to excuse the train in the background. So this is the gold version here, card number 250. So this is the last one I was missing for this particular set to get that one completed. So like I said, I believe it's 95 or 96 or 95, 96 season. This next one here is 96, 97. This is the artist proof from Score. There's a couple of versions of the artist proof, so this is the regular one. Otherwise, nothing too special. They also designated artist proof up here. So they do include that information there, 96, 97. Artist proof. These next couple are actually pretty nice. So we're going to have some memorabilia cards to finish things off here for the week. So next one here, this is 2000 to 2003 Parkhurst. So this is Patented Power. So I believe this one is limited to 20 copies. Being that it is a Be a Player product, it is of course not numbered. But I can assure you these are pretty limited. So that's Modano and Joe Sakic, Patented Power. Very cool. Next here, we got the Stick Jersey. This one is from 2000, 2001. Be a Player Signature Series, again, unnumbered. What I'll try to do is I'll try to include the print runs here at the bottom. So I'll just hold it up here and then put the print runs underneath, just so I don't have to try to quote them from memory. Nice stick piece on that as well. So Stick Jersey. And then another Stick Jersey as well. So this one is from, I believe, 99, 2000. I'll correct myself if need be on the screen there. Another nice stick piece. This one included the year where they included the All-Star jerseys on those, so those are nice. And the backs of these are pretty consistent on that year. Very cool. The burgundy works for me. This next two here, so we got UD Mass Collection. So this is the jersey patch out of 100. Very cool. And this one's All-Star Numbers. Again, a very limited kind of card again. So this is 2003, 2004. Be a Player Memorabilia Series. So you got a little bit of a two-color patch. It's very light, but it's there. All-Star Numbers. Different year of All-Star. Again, we'll include the print run there on the bottom, just so you can get a sense of it. And these last two, just to finish things off. So these are actually a little bit underrated, obviously now, in terms of scarcity. They're out there, but it's one of those things where they don't come up all the time anymore. So this is 99 2000. This is Udmvp Stanley Cup Edition. And this is the game use puck card. So it's Modano and Brett Hull. So this is a regular version of the puck. There's the back, pretty straightforward. Now this also came with a variant. And the variant is the gold version. And that is hand numbered to 25. And that is how we'll finish it up. All right, and to conclude things here, we're going to include a little bit of a breakdown. So now we've cleared the 1,600 unique Mike Modano, milestone. That's one of the things that I was trying to shoot for the last little while. It's funny because I went back and looked at my year-end video, and I'll definitely go over some of the goals that I made in terms of how I did as far as that's concerned. That'll be more towards the end of December. So we still got probably like a month and a half before we even start thinking about that really. It's funny because my goal for the year was to get to 1,400 unique. And as I sit today, I'm sitting at 1,605 unique Modano cards with 143 autographs and 243 memorabilia cards, including the ones that came in today. And there's definitely some out there that I still haven't picked up yet. So 1,600 has been bypassed, and we're headed on our way to 1,700 and beyond. So it'll be kind of interesting to see, by the end of the year, it'll be interesting to see where that goal moves. One of the caveats that I want to kind of keep in the back of my mind as well is that there's definitely a bunch of them sitting at ComC that I'm waiting on. And then another group that's going to be probably coming in sooner rather than later because I'm doing a little experiment. There's a site service that I'm testing out. I've alluded to it on some of my live streams. And that'll be something that I'll do a review on. And at the same time, part of the review will be picking up some mail from them and seeing how that service goes. So I'll report back kind of when that happens, and it'll be its own standalone video. Last thing I want to mention to you here is that by the time you see this, hopefully, I've already had completed my live stream with Carvin Chung. And that came up on Friday. So if that is the case, then I'll include the link to it on this video. And then tonight, probably, if this comes out on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a live stream on the CardCutter channel. So I'll try to include a link to that as well. And then Sunday night, I'll be hanging out with Jeremy Lee of Sports Cards Live. So it's going to be a very busy hobby weekend. So hopefully that'll be enjoyable for everybody. And we'll definitely have some fun with it. And then we'll kind of go on. So now we're headed, as we head into mid-November. And there's also the Sports Card Virtual Expo coming up here. So we'll see if we can set up any deals and do any pickups. Anyway, that'll be it for me for now. Thanks as always for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to throw them in there. And we will catch you in the next one.